Welcome to the Virtual Groom Room. My name is Jack, your host, and today I am bringing you another shaving video. The shaving video has a theme, I would say. I'm using Pre De Provence 63. Now the reason I like this specifically, isn't so much because of just what the soap is. However, it matches my favourite cologne as well, this is the Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme. Took French in school, as all of us English people have to do, and I'm still shit at it, so forgive me. Love the smell of that. The aftershave balm and the soap goes perfectly. I can't get this thing to stand up. The aftershave soap, no. The soap and the aftershave balm goes fantastically with that cologne, so I'm looking forward to using that today. The puck is quite a small, compact thing, so kind of away from the trend of my normal videos, I am bowl lathering today. Let's talk a bit about the bowl. So I bought the bowl from an independent seller on Etsy. I think it's fantastic. It was cheaper than the alternatives on the market, like the Captain Choice bowl, and it still has the divots right at the bottom, the kind of ridges to help you lather easily. It looks fantastic. I've used it several times and I've been extremely impressed. I generally prefer face lathering if I can, but bowl lathering is also very, very good, and it's good that you have a good bowl to do it. So what I'm going to do, I've been soaking my brush in here. Today I'm using the Smogue Excelsior S730 Super Badger brush. It's about $45. I think in terms of a badger brush, if you can get a decent one for $45, I'd say that's when they start getting good and then they grow. I'm not the sort of guy to spend lots of money on brushes. I think they're a tool, they're an important tool, but when you can buy, the fine accoutrement synthetic brush for $20, what's the point? You guys can spend whatever you want on brushes. I'm not gonna kind of discredit what you've done. In fact, the Simpsons brushes look fantastic. However, I don't have the sort of money to buy them, and there's that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a break now, and I'm gonna kind of lather up this soap. I'll come back when it's lathered and when I've applied all my pre-shave stuff, and I'll see you guys in a minute. See you in a sec. Hey guys, I'm back. Lather is made. Let's get to loading. Well, I've loaded the brush already, obviously, but let's actually get to putting it on my face. Let me show you the pre-shave I've used first. So when I first was looking for like a good amount of pre-shaves, I decided to go to Amazon and I found this stuff. Now, where I think it supplies a really nice amount of slickness, the value for money isn't as good as something like, this. Any Parasso product. That was $16 when Parasso pre-shave is $13. Take that as you want, but yeah. Okay, let's get to lathering up. It's a bit more water, I think. Okay, all lathered up. Razor I'm using today is the Gillette Slim Adjustable on setting 3 and 4. So I'm going to start on 4. I've not used this in a while, so... Really nice slickness left over by this soap. So, have you guys been watching much of the World Cup? Because of the time difference, I couldn't see England's game to Panama, but obviously I know the score, they did very well. It's funny because over the last, I'd say, 5-6 years, when I grew up a bit, I stopped following kind of England play football, but to be honest with you, it's almost like I still look at the World Cup a distraction from the Premier League because I want to see Liverpool play. It's funny because even this thing on a 4 doesn't feel as efficient or aggressive as the Rex Ambassador. Might be because of the weight, I'm not sure, but that's a really nice first pass. Okay, I'm going to clean up. I'll see you guys for pass 2. See you in a sec. Hey guys, time for pass 2. Let's get loaded up. So again, as I've said in a lot of my videos, subsequent passes aren't so much about cushion anymore as they are about slickness, and that's what I'm going to go for now. The soap still needs to be applied evenly, of course, but as long as my blade has a surface to glide on, I'm not too bothered. It's also important to remember that I use a pre-shave. This isn't the highest quality soap I've used, like in comparison to some of the like really top quality artisan soaps, in terms of just the ease of lathering, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, pass 2, across the grain, this way and this way. Let's do it. So it's funny because living in England, of course you hear about the US politics. I don't want to get into politics too much, but I would like to say something. The US Senate has recently passed a bill to increase military spending once again, and as an outsider, I think that's insane. They have the largest army in the world by a stretch, like a long stretch. Not only that, but if they even halved the budget, they would still have the most popular, like, you know, the strongest army by a mile. So, it's just sad when I think there are US residents and citizens missing out on opportunities because the government doesn't want to cut military spending, and I think it's kind of disgusting, but that's a talk for another day, I think. Not many people like political talk. I don't mind political talk if it's kind of angled in the right way, but you know. Done with pass 2, time for pass 3. I'll see you guys in a sec. Hey guys, time for pass 3. Let's load up. Okay, so this pass is going to be across the grain, this way and this way. Let's turn it down a bit because this is my more sensitive pass. Turn it down to 3. Let's go. Closeness is important, I agree, but the thing that matters to me the most is no irritation. If we were to use a golfing analogy, I would describe the way I shave as looking for something in between par and birdie. Not looking for BBS, but I'm not looking for kind of like lots of stubble left either. So it's about finding that balance. So I've got some nice soaps incoming. I'm travelling the next couple of months, quite a couple of times. For 4th of July, I'm going up to Denver, Colorado, which isn't far from me. And then in August, around my birthday, I'm heading to California. I'm going to do the whole span of California, so from San Francisco all the way down to San Diego, which should be fun. And then in October, I'm going to New York. Isn't it funny that the thing I'm looking forward to the most is looking at Pastor's Pharmacy? That should be fun. I've only heard of their incredible selection there and I can't wait to see it. Okay, I'd like a cleanup pass. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut now and I'm going to kind of forward to the cleanup pass. I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, time for a cleanup pass. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to get all the soap I can from this bowl, tackle it all into the brush, and then all I'm going to do is grab the brush, get all of the soap I can from it. So it's like that. Wet my razor and apply where I feel I need cleaning up. So I'm going to do it against the grain pass on my face. Really gentle, Still a bit left there. So what I've learned against the grain is kind of never go when you're not lathered, because you're likely going to cause yourself some irritation. Okay, happy with that. Next cheek. It's funny because I'm shaving like I'm using the Rex Ambassador and I'm not. The Rex Ambassador takes all that off in a couple of strokes. So, it's gone now anyway. So I'm going to do a different type of across the grain pass on my neck. This often gets all of the stray hairs along my jawline. I've got some really nice incoming soaps. I've ordered both of Soap Commander's new summer scents, and I've ordered something special from Ginger's Garden for travelling. She does shaving sticks, and I've used Arco and like the other alternatives before, and I wasn't too much of a fan. And I'm a sucker for Austin soaps, so every time I've used Ginger's Garden, they've given me fantastic service anyway, and Irina's a very nice lady, so I've no problem in buying stuff from her. On my travels, I'm going to try and do at least one shaving video from the locations I am, so I'll do one from Denver, I'll do one from San Fran, one from Santa Barbara, also where I am. Staying at a friend's house in Santa Barbara instead of an Airbnb, but it's cool. And then I'll do one from LA. And then one from San Diego. We're actually leaving California one day early to go to Vegas. We've been to Vegas before, but should be fun. I enjoy Las Vegas. The selection of food there is actually quite unique, because there's really good food in this like very concentrated into one spot. And obviously, because Vegas being Vegas, it's open till ridiculous times of night. There we go, I'm happy with that. Good shave. I'm used to using the Rex Ambassador so much as to where I, kind of overestimate kind of what other razors can do in terms of efficiency, but it's cool. That was a really good shave. It supplied me with a good enough shave, and I'm not complaining. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse off, and I'll see you back from the start of my post shave. See you in a second. Hey guys, start the post shave. Use the Allen block, which I've wetted already. Little bit here. None on this side. It's weird because my right cheek is way more sensitive than my left, and I just don't understand. Nothing on the neck thus far. We're good. As I said, a little bit here, but that's pretty much it. Okay, I'll see you back for the next part of my post-shave. See you in a second. Okay guys, next part of the post-shave, the trusty Thayer's Witch Hazel. Obviously, I go a bit crazy with this. It's really, really good for your skin, so it's okay if you go crazy with something. Thayer's is a good thing to go crazy with. So yeah, I'm looking forward to these trips. That just stays red, that part of my face. I'll show you what I was using before to shave, actually. This thing, the Philips Norelco one blade. It's pretty good, but if you want any sort of a close shave, forget about it. It's not going to happen. Okay, I'm going to continue cleaning up here. I'll see you for the last part of my post shave, which is the aftershave balm. See you in a sec. Hey guys, last part of the post shave balm. I like to use about this much. I like to go a bit overboard with the post shave. As I've said before, it smells so good. Anything that can avoid me getting irritation, I like it. Okay, I think that's us done. What I'll do in about an hour is I'll put that cologne on. Wait for everything to kind of soak into my face and heal my face after shaving. Apart from that, guys, it's been Jack with the Virtual Groom Room, and I hope you guys have a fantastic week, rest of your week. It's Monday today, and hump days in 2 days, and then Fridays in the 2 days after that. So get through it, be strong, have fun, and have a good week, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.